And you know what? You've taught me so much with gifts, emojis and gifts together really help tell. Welcome and thank you for joining us at BSN Live with Ben and Maddie. We're talking all things business, sales, and networking. Come and join our conversation. Help tell the story. You know, I think back in school when they were teaching us about the ancient Egyptians and the writings on the wall and how they told stories, and my mind could never get around it. And here we are doing the same damn thing on an electronic screen. But man, how effective is it? It gets the emotion that you want. It gets the desired result and it's instant, right? You don't have to read the whole sentence to get the whole point across. Boom, you watch that emoji and you know exactly what it means.
Yeah, I mean, and then you can even come back and mess with the trolls. Because I had someone.
Oh, I love how you mess with trolls.
Not a troll. I'm not even a troll. Someone just tried to be funny and sarcastic with me. And I posted something on my post, right? And I said, salt looks like sugar. Just because it looks sweet, it doesn't mean it tastes sweet, right? So someone, and I know this person, I know they're being humorous in a way. And he said, great sentiment. I believe we all see the difference between salt and sugar. So he's trying to say that most people can see the difference between salt and sugar. Come on, knucklehead. And then he posted a link, how to tell the difference between salt and sugar, right? So I think he's trying to be funny with me. I hope so, because, so I put the little GIF on there with the guy when he's like this, and he's like, really, oh, genius, genius. And I don't have to counter it. I don't have to argue it. I don't have to say, oh, you know what, man, this is just the same. I'm just like, all right, buddy, good thought there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good thought. I don't have to go out there and make more than it is. But he can reply back to it and laugh it off. It's going to be very hard to be like, oh, you're a jerk. If he does, then this guy's wacky, So
well, you're excellent at taking those conversations and shifting them. You made a post in the We Got Your Back group.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And I saw that. And I saw a couple of, one of them I did remove because it caused too much drama, not even with you, with other people.
Yeah.
But you posted one on gas prices, and boy, that brought out a lot of activity, which I know you're trying to go for. I mean, engagement, right? Tell us about that. Tell us,
Yeah. So one of the things, and we do things with intent. So I'm going to try to break it down in 1 to 2 minutes. So one of the things is when we're posting content, we want to create engagement. We want, especially if you have a Facebook group, your personal page, in a Facebook group, you want to create the algorithm high enough so when people are they're engaging on it, they're having a conversation, maybe it's some bickering, argument, people's emotions get involved. So Matt has We Got Your Back group, right? And in that group, it's a supportive group. It's about helping people, right? But at the same time, we understand that information is what people need. People need to know what's going on in the world. And Matt, we're out there to help people. And when I post in the group, I'm not posting,
against anything political or anything.
Yeah, nothing political. I'm not posting political, nothing like that at all. It's just, hey, gas prices are rising. That's the headline. Be aware. This is what's happening. People need to be aware that the prices of gas are rising. And if you don't, it's going up. Right?
We all put gas in the tank, right?
So there's people out there with certain, they don't go on social media with an intent. They're not in face. They're in their sphere. Maybe there's something they're holding on to, whatever it is. They're going to go into the comments and really express themselves. And that's okay. You're allowed to express yourself. You're allowed to put your opinion on it. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But then someone else puts their opinion on it and puts their communication on it, right? Now the algorithm's popping up. Oh, Facebook loves this. They're like, okay, we're going to put this up. We're going to have more people show it. And this helps Matt's group out, right? This is why we want people to post directly into the groups. So this helps the group out. This helps people have conversation and dialogue. Well, you're always going to have that one guy, right? That really is just going to be disrespectful to other people. And that's what sometimes when that happens, you just observe a little bit. You come in there and you see like, hey, this isn't the kind of person probably Matt wants in the group. If they're going to go out there and be a bully, call people names. Now you're allowed to you can allowed to scout, hey, I don't agree with you. Hey, but the minute you're like, hey, you're an asshole, or you start saying,
that's the one I had to get rid of. I actually blocked 2 people out for that.
Yeah, block. And that pulls, and we call that pull in the weeds. I call it pull in the weeds. Is great. And it does that have nothing to be political, but some people will make it into they want the attention, or they're angry about something, and that's okay. They're allowed to do that. But in the groups, right, we want to protect our members. We want to have great and match groups about helping people, and that's what the idea is in the group is to find people out there with problems. So, and sometimes, I was hoping in that post when I said, hey, you know what, this is really tough, man. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give someone a gas card. I'm going to buy some gas cards, and I'd love to do that. I'd love to buy some gas cards, maybe some $50 gas cards in the future, and help some members out and say, hey, you know what, like, boom, But no.
Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation here at BSN Live with Ben and Maddie. We'll see you again next week. And as always, remember, slay the day, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.